Welcome to dotcom.builders. In this video, I will share with you how to connect a custom domain like a .com domain to your site in Google Sites. As you see here, this is a site built on Google Sites, and as you see here, before it was using this long web address, and after connecting my domain, it started using this .com domain, and when I open a new page, it keeps using my custom domain. How to connect a custom domain to your Google site like this? Simply go to sites.google.com, then open the site you want to connect a domain name with or for, and then click on this settings icon. This new window pops up. Go to custom domains and click on connect domain button. Here, fill in your .com domain. For example, I will go with benstutorial.com, mybed.com. Click on this domain is not verified. Verify your ownership. Here, go with URL prefix. Here you should type https 3 W's dot your domain name. Click on continue. Here to verify the ownership, there are multiple methods. The first one is the HTML, but I recommend you to go with the domain name provider. This is select a record type, go with TXT. Now copy this line or just click on this copy button and then go to your domain name provider. In my case, it's Hostinger. So I will log into my Hostinger account and then go to the domains page. And next to my domain, I will click on manage. Now go to DNS name servers. This is the keyword. You should look for something called either DNS or name servers. And here below manage DNS records, add a record with type. Here look for TXT, and in the TXT value, copy or paste the value you've added and click on add record. This step is similar between all domain name providers like GoDaddy, Namecheap, Porkbun, any domain name provider. Now that we've added, to make sure that you've added this DNS record correctly, just search for it. And as you see, it was added successfully. How to search? Click on Command F to open this window, like that. Either Command F on MacBook or Control F on PC. When this window open, click on Command V or Control V to paste the code, and as you see, it was detected here. Now that the value is added correctly, go back to the Google Search Console and click on Verify. If you see this error of ownership verification failed, don't worry. As you see here, sometimes DNS changes can take a while to appear. Please wait a few hours, then reopen your property in Google Search. If verification fails again, try adding a different DNS text record. As you see here, here you just need to be patient. Give it a little bit of time. Sometimes it works after just 10 minutes. Sometimes it requires an hour or up to 48 hours. But most of the time it works after up to 1 hour. So how to verify your ownership again? Click here on verify your ownership. Go to your URL prefix, then type the again HTTPS, or just keep this window open. benstutorial.com, click on continue. And as you see here, the ownership automatically verified with the method of domain name provider, which is this method. So now click on done. Go back here, try to delete it a little bit just to trigger the verification, and as you see, no verification step is required. Click again on next. connect to third-party domain registrar in a separate tab. Sign in to your domain registrar website. Go to DNS. Create a new CNAME entry under CNAME value or alias. Enter 3 Ws in CNAME destination. Enter this value. Okay. How to do this? It's simple. From the same DNS page on your domain name provider, and below DNS records, add a new value called CNAME. This is it. For the name, call it 3W as Google Sites asked, and in the value, paste this value GHS, etc. DNS resource record is not valid or conflicts with another resource record. So here I already have a 3W value, which is this one, that is connected to a hostinger. So what I will do, I will delete this one. Now DNS record deleted successfully, and I can add it again. This is the value, and click on add record. DNS record created successfully. Now go back here, come back to this tab and click on done. Click on done. And as you see, my domain is connected. Now close this window. To make sure that this settings change is published, click on publish. There are no unpublished changes to review. Okay. Now let's view my published site. Why they are not using my connected domain? Connected domain. Publish settings. Okay, manage custom domain. Okay, this site is viewable on this long address and also at my custom domain. Review changes. Okay, let's give this address a visit. Copy, paste it here, hit enter. Here, if you see this error, don't worry. This is the same thing. When you add a new when you make a new DNS record change, it requires a little bit of time to fully take effect. So if your website is not accessible using your domain name, just be patient, give it a little bit, give it 10 minutes or up to 1 hour or 48 hours and check it back. It's been 10 minutes now, and let's check my domain name. Before I continue this tutorial, I want to let you know that you can get access to my Google Sites for Beginners online course today for free. Inside this online course, you will learn many things including Google Site Basics and website setup, pages, navigations and site structure, header, banner and branding customization, design, layout and visual customization, also media, video and interactive content like how to insert a video, an audio, etc. Also how to create forms, maps and embed tools. You can also learn how to add a button in links, buttons and call to actions, social media, footer and page elements, custom codes, tracking and analytics, and at the end, domain, visitors and website growth. To get all of this, plus my other online courses like Google Search Console, Brevo Email Marketing, Bluehost, Hostinger Website Builder, and Hostinger Email today for free, simply go to academy.dotcom.builders, link in the description. Without any further ado, let's start this tutorial. It's been 10 minutes now, and let's check my domain name. If I go to settings, custom domain, and try to open this connected domain name, and as you see, it started pointing to my Google Sites. And of course, when I open a new page, it keeps using the my custom domain name. And this is how to connect a custom domain to your site on Google Sites. If you still have a question, leave it in the comments below, and don't forget to give this video a like. Thank you.